Hello, friends. Welcome into MLB Weekly. Opening day is nearly here, so it's time to take a look at the latest updated MLB Power Rankings. I'm Tom Downey. Alongside me is Harris Rubenstein. Harris, we'll dive into some of those rankings here in just a second, but first, get us some news items from around the MLB. We'll start with Vlad Guerrero Jr. hitting that walk-off home run.
Oh, it was absolutely beautiful. You know, if you take a look at Vladimir Guerrero's swing, the one thing you'll see is that it looks exactly like his father's. He was also wearing his father's number 27 jersey. It was just a really great moment. One of the first Canadian-born players to ever actually hit a home run in Olympic Stadium in Montreal. It was a really magical moment. Great for the Guerrero family. He's going to be an absolute monster in the major leagues in a couple of years.
All right, so we'll see how he continues to develop along, and of course, everyone knows that name because of his daddy. Let's get now to the next one here. Ohtani, what's the latest on him?
Well, first
Is
of
he
all,
going to start in the MLB?
Yes, he will start in the MLB, but I don't know if it's going to matter because he was terrible. He had a 27 ERA in 2 spring training starts. He was terrible at the plate as well. He couldn't hit an inside fastball to save his life. I think it's just going to take time for him to adjust to the major league game. It's a lot faster, a lot more intense. He's going to make his pitching debut on Sunday, so beware, and it's probably going to be one of the biggest headlines in baseball when he takes the mound. But just make sure that you're watching him. I'm not really too confident in how he's going to do this year.
All right, let's keep it now sticking with the Angels here. Ian Kinsler. What's the latest on him? He's
Well,
not going to start.
they acquired him from the Tigers this past offseason. Big-time trade. They needed a second baseman to match with Andrelton Simmons, who's going to play shortstop. Zach Cozart was originally supposed to play third base. Now they're just going to do a rotation while they're waiting for Kinsler to come back. He's dealing with a groin injury, so he's going to miss opening day. They haven't decided if they're going to put him on the 10-day DL yet, but for now, he's not going to play second base to start the year. So we'll see what happens with Kinsler going forward.
From one coast to the other now, Daniel Murphy, he has been placed on the DL.
Yeah, really upsetting, but at the same time also expected. He had knee surgery when last season ended right at the end of the playoffs. Apparently he had needed it since last August, and it just was bothering him all season long. He's been expected wild to miss the start of the season, but he will return by about late April. Expect maybe earlier May. They want to kind of save him and get the most out of him when he's healthiest.
All right, head now back to the West Coast with the San Francisco Giants. Mark Melancon, he is not ready to start the season opener.
No, he is not, and he's been having issues with his right arm. And as of right now, that entire contract that the Giants gave him has been a complete disaster. He's only in the second year of a 4-year, $40+ million deal. This is what happens when you give 35-plus-year-old closers big-time contracts. He's only pitching a couple games this spring, so it's a problem. As of right now, Sam Dyson will be the Giants' opening day closer.
And then we'll head back now from the Giants. We'll go back over again to the Washington Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman, he says he's ready to start the season.
He is. This has been one of the weirdest spring trainings I've ever seen, Tom. He's only played in one spring training game, but he was playing baseball. He just wasn't playing in spring training games. He was instead playing in minor league baseball games. He was also taking ground balls with the Nationals first base coach. So he isn't injured. He just hasn't been playing spring training games. It's a very strange situation. I've never seen anything like this, but he will play opening day.